What's up, everybody? This is Jerid from Echo Blades, and you're tuned in to the Triple T podcast for knife makers. Or is it Knife Maker Podcast? Whatever, but welcome to this wonderful pre-Blade Show especial. As always, I got my co-host and partner in crime, Mr. Denis Tyrell from Tyrell Knifeworks. How
Hey,
the hell are you, sir?
you almost made me spit that all over my computer.
I know.
The baby shark cup.
Baby, do.
I'm good. I've been busy. Shop time extraordinaire over the last couple of days. So
Yeah, same.
good. Good. It's about time you get to work.
Yeah. I'll tell you, my body, my hands, like everything is telling me that, yeah, it's been a while since I've had a long weekend in the shop doing nothing but shop.
Yeah. I'm just about to get out of sheath hell. So I got one more sheath to do. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, there may be some sheathless knives if I even finish any.
Don't give me that bullshit. You said yeah, of course I'm going to finish these knives.
Well, that was the plan. I was trying to talk with confidence to speak it into the universe, you know?
Oh, why don't you just manifest that confidence and get it done?
I wish I had that ability. I 100% do. But anyway, hey, last week I had a complete and total mental breakdown. Not breakdown, lapse. I forgot. But I did want to give a very special birthday shout out to moms who informed me. We got to go see a movie last week for her birthday. But she and I were talking, and she said something, and I was like, "How the hell do you know that?" And she informed me, Denis, that she goes, "I listen to the podcast every week, and I
Does that
look
mean we got to
forward
clean up
to
our
it."
language?
No, that's my mom you're talking about. But I thought that was really cool, Mom. I love you, Mom. Happy birthday, and thank you for listening.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Yeah,
I'll make sure
that was pretty
Jared's a
cool.
good boy in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of a good boy, I have this note here from my wife to you.
To me, okay.
To you that says, Jerid, please keep all the women off my husband at Blade.
That's easy. He's a dude magnet. So you're good, Kim.
She seriously wrote this note, and it says "Heart Kim" at the end.
Yeah. She tells me that every year.
I know.
That's awesome. Will do, Kim. I'll keep him safe.
Oh, she doesn't listen. Don't worry. She
That's a
listened.
lie.
She listened to the one where you spoke about sobriety. She tuned into that one, but that's about the only episode she's listened to in ages.
Okay. Well, she picked a good one.
Yeah, because you're special, apparently.
I am special. Just ask Kim and my mom. That's it.
Hockey helmet short bus kind of special, but whatever.
Is that another Canadian thing?
You've never heard that expression?
I've never heard of hockey helmet.
Oh, I'll explain it to you. I don't want to offend anybody.
Okay.
You take the short bus.
I get the short bus thing.
You have the hockey helmet.
I haven't been on the hockey helmet.
That probably is a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you in on it. All my Canadian friends will know what it means.
Okay. Thank you.
I had my anniversary on Saturday. Yesterday, my wedding anniversary. So that was fun. We're pretty low key, but we went out to a nice dinner in Oakland and Jack London Square. So that was pretty cool.
Kincaid's?
No, we went to, I don't know how new the restaurant is. It's a French restaurant called Left Bank.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty good. They even had poutine.
Weird.
poutine for you Americans.
Weird. Did they have LaCroix?
No.
Okay.
And they certainly didn't pronounce it like that.
I know. Well, that's good. Happy anniversary.
Thank
That's
you.
really cool. How many years is
This is
this?
5 years.
5 years. Wow.
5 years.
That's
And of
amazing.
course, for everyone, it's not my first marriage, but it's my happier one. So
It's the best.
it's the best one. Yes.
Yes.
But
Good for
yeah,
you,
it was
man.
good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Enjoying life. I was on the Hustle and Grind podcast a few hours ago. That was pretty fun, hanging out with Noah and Ryan and shooting the shit with those guys, talking about Blade. And it's so funny because those, I shouldn't laugh, but those two guys are like, they're nervous. They have anxiety about Blade. I'm like excited as hell to go to Blade. There's no anxiety for me, but I don't have those anxiety issues in large crowds. So,
Yeah, there's a lot of that, but and I can relate to those issues at times too, but it's a weird thing cuz I would like to say that I think my excitement for what we're gearing up for and what we're about to do has been pretty well kept due to the fact of stress, right? From actually trying to prepare and and understanding that I didn't prepare very well. So we're in the midst of it all right now, but I am absolutely pumped to get the hell out of here and get on the plane and go do this thing. With
yeah.
or without, whatever, and I'm sure I'll have all of those uncomfortable feelings too, because it's a thing sometimes. You get overwhelmed, and that's okay. But I also have a lot of great times, and I am very very much looking forward to that. I was talking to my buddy Brent Baldman the other day, and I, he first thing out of that was, "Woo, it's Blade Show." I mean, he was fired up, dude, and I was just like, I'm not there yet, dude. I'm gonna be there, I promise. But so
I was stressed yesterday morning, thinking, "Oh, I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got 6 sheaths to do," and I'm like stressing out, and then like I always do, I over worry, and now I'm almost caught up to the point where I have 3 full days because I'm not working this week. I have 3 full days, and I got about a day of work to do, maybe a day and a half. So I'm actually ahead of schedule. I'm sure I will fill it up with
the
time.
remainder of what Jerid can't get done. Cool, thanks.
No, I'm going to try and pull out one more knife, that chef knife, but and I might do some touch ups and some knives and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm feeling good today. I got 1 sheath to do, which I'll knock out tomorrow morning. Do that chef knife tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be good. So I'm feeling better. I was feeling stressed yesterday, but now I'm excited. Now I'm thinking about this is a weird one because I gotta I gotta go to Blade, but then I also have to like fully pack and plan things because I'm not coming home and I'm going away for a week afterwards. So that's been really weird. Like that's on my mind too. Like I got to do all this packing for Mexico, and bring all my shit to Blade and make sure I have all the stuff I need and it's in the right bags, and because one bag's not going to Mexico, and so
How long
I'll
are you
make
in
it happen.
Mexico after?
7 days.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 2 weeks. You're
No,
packing
I'm
for
off
2
for
weeks.
2 weeks, but
Gotcha. Yeah,
only a week is at Blade. I mean, that in Mexico.
gotcha. Well, I am the complete opposite. I am stressed the f out. I don't feel super confident, but I know some things are going to get done. I had a little blurb here, and I was just thinking about this a little while ago. Like, I wanted to give a big FU shout out to all those real experienced makers who make this look easy. From a newer knife maker's perspective, I think you can get really caught up in like watching, just say someone like Denis or, people that make lots of knives quickly, and kind of give yourself a false sense of hope that their process can be your process as well, right? Except I learned one key thing here today, Denis, and that's key thing. I'm going to share it with you, okay?
Oh,
Is
I'm
that
all ears.
your process is not my process. Your experience is not my experience. I cannot osmosis your experience, your trials, your failures. I have to do them myself. So what I
Absolutely.
got to experience this weekend was a whole bunch of optimism and a whole bunch of reality. And once again, I am going to hashtag knife making is humbling because it is seriously something that I got a huge dose of. Um, I thought I was in a very good position last week after I ground those knives. And when we were, I stopped by your house and we looked at them a couple times, and then what was I surface grinding them, and then I went back and I realized that it wasn't final ground. That's just what it is. I thought they were in better shape or to my satisfaction than they were. So I surface ground them, then I went back to the grinder, and then I realized that I like people's knives with all the fancy directional, belt finish type things. Jerid can't do that yet. Jared's not
That's
happy
hard.
with Jared's not happy with the belt, right? And I want I told so there's it doesn't matter. If I was talking to somebody and I said, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that knife that you have a belt finish on, I'm gonna hand sand it. I'm gonna just fucking see if it's as fucked up as mine are. Because when I hand sand a belt finish, right, uh, and I think it's good, it's not. It's really wavy. It's got all kinds of things. I think that stuff kind of hides, right? So I don't know if that's just me with the way I do it or how I've been doing it. So I can't let it go. So I end up hand sanding, and I did not plan on that. So
Oh, you didn't plan for the hand sanding. I was wondering where you were going.
yeah,
Um, so you're saying that the belt finish is not as smooth as it looks. That's what, or smooth as you want it. That's what you mean.
for myself, yes, I'm speaking for me. I'm not bashing anybody's belt finish
No, no,
because
I
I
know,
think
I know.
they're
I get
also,
what you
yeah.
meant. I get
No,
what
no,
you
I'm
meant.
just clarifying because I want to make sure I clarify that I'm not bashing anybody's belt finishes. I am saying that when I do mine, I feel like they're suspect and I'm telling a lie, right? Because I feel like there's things that are need to be fixed, and that's just kind of how I've learned. So I've always hand sanded everything. I'm learning that to make things faster, you can skip that process. In certain situations, it's very much warranted. Um, and I chose not to, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did this because it really made me work on some things on my grinding that I had to go through. But and as I'm continuing to monologue, apparently, um, the sand minnow. My hat's off to you, sir. I swear I bust your balls a lot. And I mean, I take every opportunity to bust your balls, and I will continue to do that until we're not around anymore, right? Because that's what I like to do. That thing is a workhorse. It's absolutely saved my ass. It was fantastic, and I highly recommend and stand behind. If you did not get in on the first couple drops, don't make that mistake this next time. If you're a hand sander, right? If you're a belt finisher, keep pushing. This ain't for you. But for people that hand sand, holy crap. I put that thing through its paces, and it kicked ass, dude. So I'm
Good.
seriously hats off. Great job. Um, and I think there's going to be 50 really happy people here very shortly.
I think I still have 5 left in the second drop.
45
Um,
people.
yeah, 45 people. Yeah, because I just got an order for one today. But yeah, I suspect after Blade, those will be gone, and then they'll be up for regular order. But I got to get these 50 out before I put any more out, because yeah, that's a lot to make. I'm gonna have to assemble all these things and ship them out.
Yeah,
So
not worried about your work part. I'm just worried about you helping the community and having them have the same experience that I had with it being in hand sanding hell and having an automated process to help work through that, dude. It was fantastic. I did the only social media I did this week was I think
the fish
I
floss.
must
Was that
no
last week?
this weekend maybe I don't know because I purposely didn't even really participate this weekend because I didn't want to be distracted and I didn't want to spend time filming myself. I just needed to do, um, I could waste a bunch of fucking time trying to create content. So um, I don't care what anybody says. It wasn't appropriate for me this weekend. And I didn't want to set up and just film. So, um, but I did sing a song while I was using the Sand Shark. I haven't edited it though, and I haven't figured out that I want to do it because I think I want to do an Instagram or whatever um, type of thing. Because I did one when I was singing and hand sanded, but I want to call it like sanding with Sandoval or something stupid like that, where I'm singing a song and hand sanding my life away. But I did a
It'll be
quick
a regular
promo.
thing.
Yeah, I did a quick promo of the Sand Shark in the middle of a song, but I didn't have time to edit it or anything. I'll show you next time. I'll see you
All right.
tomorrow. You don't know it, but so
Oh, I'm looking forward to collaborate with me on it. I want to see it.
oh yeah, it's good. Yeah. But
Good.
yeah, so that's my woes. I got like 4 knives ready to glue up tonight. Actually, I gotta etch one, and then I'm gonna glue the rest of those up.
So then
Um,
you got handle sculpting, and well, that's not too bad because you're gonna using a router for these handles.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So that's pretty quick. You're only a couple hours.
yeah. But I mean, I'm running out of time. I'm running out of days. I got the work, the job, prepping, packing. So I'm down to 2 nights basically.
Yeah, because we got to leave it. I think we got to leave my house at 5.
I thought
Flights
we
at
were on
8.
a red eye.
Yeah, but we going to Seattle. Our flight's at like 8:15.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to haul ass because we it could be an hour to San Francisco at
Yeah, but
least,
I
and we got to
have
park.
TSA pre-check. I'm good. I'll
Yeah,
meet you there.
that doesn't help you park, buddy.
Huh? Doesn't matter. Take that huge line out. I think we did I think it was Blade West. We flew out of San Francisco on a weird weekday night, and it was a long ass line for whatever reason.
Yeah, I'm less concerned about the line. I'm more concerned about like 6 o'clock
You go in the
a
opposite way.
Wednesday night. You never know what happens on that stupid
Nah, I'm not.
freeway. So,
Nah, not going there. Coming back from there, I would say, yeah.
well,
Trust me, that's what I do. Anyways, yeah, I thought we had a midnight flight.
yeah, we do from Seattle to Atlanta.
Bummer. Okay.
We got to get to Seattle, which is like complete opposite direction, but that's apparently the
Yeah.
flight we chose.
I, I know who chose that flight. Mr. Can't be bothered with the direct flight.
Oh, I wanted a direct flight. There just wasn't one.
I'm not going to do this. Okay.
One within reason that we would have paid for.
There you go.
Hey, look on the bright side. We get to be on the flight with Morocco. Maybe we'll sit beside him.
I doubt it. I mean, well, maybe because I'm going to pay the extra dollars I just looked into on Friday and get me to the front of the bus because our seats are
Really?
not assigned or they aren't assigned. So there's not a chance in hell I'm going to spend 5 hours in the middle seat on any plane.
That's a good point. I should pay for a seat on the Atlanta flight.
On the Atlanta flight. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's happening. No doubt. But he's probably
Yeah.
got that. So, yeah.
Yeah, he probably paid already. Huh. All right.
Well, yeah. So that's it. And I still got shit I didn't get done either. So
Yeah, you got 2 nights. So, but I mean, realistically, you got 4 knives. If you do glue up tonight, you got what? Maybe 4 hours of work, if that.
Yeah. Yeah. With no sheaths.
Yeah, but fuck the sheets. You're not going to do sheets. You don't have time for
Yeah.
that. You'd be lucky to get the knives done.
It's true.
So do the four
And then I
knives.
have two more that are potentials, but those are bolt ups. So we'll see.
Well, but you still got to do all the handles. It doesn't save you any time.
It saves me the glue up time. I could do all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take that back. Jerid, you're right.
I use 5-minute epoxy, so the glue up time is nothing.
I don't.
I use 24 because I'm out of 5, but
All right. Well, yeah, that's that. What else do we have here? Did I already say I'm looking forward to not working?
You mean some point in the future, or you mean next week?
Next week.
No. So
Yeah,
you're working
probably.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Monday,
And
Tuesday, Wednesday. And I don't think I can get excited about leaving until probably Wednesday. Because
so are you picking me up right from work? Because you want to drive, right?
yeah, no, I'm coming home.
Or you're going home and then? Oh
Yeah.
man,
That's why we're going to push it. I'm going to stress you out and let you feel like how I feel.
make me late for a plane. You want to see me stressed out?
Oh, yeah.
Ask him.
Yeah.
I got a friend from back in Canada who's going to be in town, which is also going to take away a little time, but it's good. So my buddy Fred, he was actually the best man at my first wedding. I haven't seen him in like 20 years. He's going to be in town for business, so we're going out for dinner Tuesday night. So and it's in like by the airport. So
Which one?
San Francisco.
Oh,
So that'll be a good 4 hours out of my day. So that was stressing me out too, thinking, oh man, I got like all this time out of the shop exactly when I don't need it. But I'm glad I'm on schedule. So
that's
life's
good.
good.
Well, let me know how long it takes you to get out there and what time you leave.
Well, our dinner's at 5, so it
Oh,
shouldn't
it's
be
even
too bad.
better.
Yeah. So you've been wearing your fish flops?
I have not worn my flip flops. No, I did wear them. I love them. I thank you. They are fantastic. They are.
Uh,
You know, I've said a lot of shit and I've talked a lot of shit, right? And a lot of times, I'm going to get you this, I'm going to get you that. Or I was really surprised that you threw that they came as fast as they did because we had
they
just
came
fucking talked about
really
it
fast.
and how awesome they were.
uh, I don't know that there's something you're actually going to wear, but except for comedic value. But I,
They're
lo-
not very
I,
they're not very comfortable, but
I love the holster idea. That was funny.
that was cool. That was really cool.
No, that was pretty good.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
not Crocs comfortable, but they're
uh,
cool. They're definitely cool. Every time I've mentioned them, everybody's like, "What?" So I'll bring them.
yeah, you bring them. I want to see you wear them in the airport.
No, I don't have to take my shoes off now. I'm wearing regular shoes.
What do you mean? Oh, you don't have to take your. Oh, son of a bitch.
I don't have to take my belt off. It's the little things, dude. I mean, I'm just a normal guy over here, just trying to experience
Jerid
the.
flexing the TSA pre here.
I've been talking about it for a long time, but you can't be bothered with my ideas unless you hear them from somebody else. So somebody else tell this guy it's a great idea.
Oh, I'm sure it's a great idea. I'm just lazy and don't have the patience to go do it. So
Da, 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 da.
I'm thinking
Uh,
the odds are it's going to be just me and you. I don't think Parker's going.
Wow, that's a bummer.
It is.
That's a bummer.
But he has not gotten his ass in gear. He's got 3 days, and I don't think he's going to pull the credits out of his butt that he needs. So, yeah, he'll probably be staying unless he amazes me in the next 3 days. So
Well,
that's a
I
bummer.
I really do hope that he does amaze you, but I really do support and stand by the decision that if he doesn't do what he has to do, he doesn't go. So
Yeah,
that's a tough spot, man. It's a bummer.
yeah. So I'll be counting on a certain Jerid Sandoval to take some of my luggage home.
There's Mexicans now for hire, buddy.
You could probably take your luggage and put it in my luggage and only have to pay once.
Dude, I know you. I know
Yeah,
you. You're
it's going
not
to be.
going to leave any room in there. It's going to be packed to the gills. And
I just found out I think I got to pay for oversized baggage anyway, and it can be up to 100 pounds. So it's like twice the weight that I'm allowed, as long as it's under 100 pounds. So I'm like, damn, I'm going to be probably popping a few more sharpening attachments in there. I'll figure out some other shit to put in there.
yeah, as long as I don't come back, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. They'll be
You
sold
better
at the
clear it
show.
with my boy, because it ain't my car. It's got to go in.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about, getting that thing to Florida. But I'm thinking I'm not in the car this year, so you're down one person. It should be fine. Though he might not have a car that's that big.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I should have brought that up actually.
Yeah. Well,
It would behoove him.
I'll see.
All right.
You can strap it to the roof. I have this image of my luggage falling off, hitting the highway, and every knife going careening across the highway.
Yeah, that's what happens. There's a good joke in there. I'm not going to do it though. What else did you say? I wore my spacesuit all weekend.
Oh yeah,
Or all day yesterday. Man, I am
your bonnet.
back to the bonnet boy. Yeah, however you want
Is it
to
nice and cool?
minimize. It's this. I don't know. It's got a little. It's not hot, but after a few hours in it, it's you want to come out of it. I mean, it's got air that's blowing across your face. Cool probably isn't the
But
word I would describe.
is your shop cool, or is it just because it was a hot day?
No, I was. I don't know if I had the door open or not, but I did it both. So I had in the morning I had the shop open, and then in the afternoon I shut it and turned the AC on. So it wasn't hot, but like I said, it's in the cooler weather. It didn't bother me at all, but now that it's starting to get a little warmer, I mean it's way better than just the regular face mask respirator, because nothing's all up on your face.
Mm-hmm.
But it was. I was ready to come out of it when I did. I wore it for quite a few hours. Did a lot of grinding, so
Yeah,
but I like it,
good.
and
Money
I
well
feel a lot
spent.
better about having the garage closed up while I'm doing all that, because especially when I gotta do those handles.
Yeah,
I have
that's what really gets crazy when you start doing wood in the garage.
this. I kind of went against something I wasn't planning on doing, but I went with on the paring knives. I have some like acrylic type epoxy resin, and
Mm-hmm.
those things smell like sweet poison.
It's
Shout out
almost as bad as
to
antler.
yeah, shout out to Sean the knife guy. He explained that to me when we were talking about it. He's like, it smells like sweet. I go, that is a perfect description of that shit. Like it's
Sw-
horrific. but
Sweet as in it smells sweet, or is it just sweet because it's a handle?
no. It's like it almost smells like not bad, but it smells poisonous. It's horrible. It's weird. It's perfectly described. Anybody's ever done that acrylic handle shit, vouch for that.
Last time I used it was a really long time ago, so I don't remember.
Yeah. I hope I made the right choice, but
Well, at least it was an antler that just smells like burnt flesh when you're grinding it.
yeah. But the spacesuit will
Disgusting.
kick ass for that and the handles, and which I had to do a little bit of it too. Yet last night.
You don't have any dust collection in your shop, right?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Yeah.
It's a shop vac?
No, I bought the same one as you did.
Oh, you have the same. I don't think I've seen it. I
Well,
certainly haven't.
originally I had a shop vac into the 2x2, 2x72 dust collecting grinder stand.
Okay, when did you buy the one I have? Was recent?
This was probably September.
Huh.
It was because my buddy was in town when it arrived, so we hung it up.
Okay.
But yeah,
All
it's
right.
in the back corner right by the thing, and I hooked it straight up into the grinding stand.
Yeah. Using that for mostly for wood and all the non-metal grinding, because that's
Yeah, that's all I do.
what really messes your shop up.
Yeah, and I got to dial that thing in too. This, yeah, it could be a little better. But that thing helps, but it's not perfect.
No,
It's
it
not
maybe
perfect.
gets 75% if you have it angled right when you're doing
Angled right with the right tip on. Like there's a handful of things that can make it better or worse, you know.
Yeah. I find
But
because if I'm doing handle scales like on the surface grinder, I gotta it's gotta be fucking perfect, or you miss like 40% of the dust. And I mean, it definitely helps, but you're right, it doesn't. You can tell because I'm doing blue scales on the grinders. Looks like a Smurf when I'm done. So I know that it's not 100%.
fucking Smurfs. That's funny. Yeah, it's and one of those things is carbon fiber.
Oh,
It's not my favorite.
no,
It's not my
not
favorite
at,
to work with.
not at all.
You look like a coal miner. Your hand sanding the
Oh, I
bitch. It
hate
ruins.
hand sanding. It is the worst.
Oh god. So
It hand sands easy, but man,
it's just yeah. Sorry, where I had to. I normally I intend to wear the little
latex gloves.
latex gloves, but sometimes I guess I'm just too lazy to do it. But I made
Honestly,
sure I had them on.
because I knew I was in like sheath mode, so I forced myself to wear latex gloves because usually I'm a dumb idiot and I don't, and I'm in a hurry, and then I start doing um, leather dye, and then for 3 days my hands look like I'm a hobo.
Yeah.
But I forced myself in the last couple of days, so I'm and I found out that when I'm stitching, because I don't have a stitching machine, which I would love to have, but I find the latex gloves help you grip the needle more. So it's actually much easier to stitch with latex gloves on. So that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I forced myself.
I did too. I wore them all weekend, and
Good.
in between other things. And if I forgot to put them on, apparently I'm cheap too because I was I was taking them off. You know, after if I didn't get a enough use, I guess instead of just chucking them, I was taking them off all careful and reusing them. I was like, what am I doing?
I do that. I'm cheap too.
Okay,
I do the same thing.
thank God, because I was like, these aren't exactly expensive. They're not cheap, but like,
Well, I feel like it's like I work for like whatever an hour, and then Kim's like, "Hey, we should go to the
Yeah, that's
Safeway," and
exactly
like,
the
and
scenario.
then I'm like, "Okay," and I take them off. I'm like, "I'm fucking reusing these things." I let them dry because they're all sweaty,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
I
same.
do the blow on the inside to flip them inside out and put them back on after. Yeah, of course.
Well, good.
It's not just you.
Thank God. And I bought a mega F ton. Try not to. I don't know why, but
It's mom's listening.
no, she's always listening. I don't know. Just insert that descriptive adjective of your choice.
Oh, all right.
At Costco last year, they had a
Oh,
bunch of them on sale. They were good quality too, and every time I went back there, I bought the limit. They were like $13 a box.
oh, are they the black ones? I really like those. I think they're Viper or something.
Yeah,
Those, yeah, love those.
yeah, they're similar. These are, I think they're a little heavier quality. They're not as cheap. I have some. I don't know. It's not the latex glove hour, but they were good. All right, Bobby, I want to see all these magic hands. some
Exactly.
some latex handsy hands. Dude, hey, thank you, Bobby, for the nice post this week too. I thought that
That
was
was
genuine, and for me anyways, it was much appreciated, and equally want to say thank you for your support and participation in helping us you know get this stuff pushing out during the week, and I look forward to them every week. So
yeah.
thank you.
I'm starting to really look forward to whatever Bobby's image of the day of the week is going to be. So yeah, good
Yeah, he
job, and we
mentioned about having
appreciate it.
like a good sense of humor and like is helpful, but I was just like I don't give a you're not, it doesn't bother me at all. I just
No, no.
I hope the next 5 are completely about Dennis and making fun of him, but I mean,
Oh,
either way, I'm you're not hurting
I,
my feelings, dude. I don't care if you
Ryan,
put me in a
Ryan and
bonnet or
Noah,
fish flops or
Ryan and Noah put me through the ringer on Hustle and Grind about the one where I look 80.
yeah. That was great.
I'm fine with it. I know Jerid took a few on the chin there, so it was my
All of
turn.
them. No. Let's call it what it is. All of them. Every single one of them that's been not about,
Hey,
they
it's
were
not my
all
fault
about.
you're an easier target than me.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just honest and put out this nice content for the world.
Uh, all right,
Uh,
bonnet boy.
that's right. Bonnets, Crocs, fish flops, fucking iron
Uh,
underwear cladded.
iron underwear. Do
Yeah,
tell.
the leaf.
Oh, that one he came up with on his own.
Oh, I
That one,
know, but still, it was
hey,
direct
at least
representation.
he made you look flattering
I
in the
know.
picture.
It was direct. I mean, it was as equally like as your last meme.
Right. Uh,
Oh man. Yeah. So thank you, Bobby. That was something I wanted to make sure I mentioned.
so what I'll ask you what I asked Ryan and Noah. What are you looking forward to for Blade Show?
Wow. I'm probably the most this year. I plan to. It's going to be less now that my partner in crime, Parker. But I was hoping to get more time to walk around and look at people's makers work and talk more with other makers that I don't know. Um, I had a huge that anxiety, that overwhelming, feeling that the guys were talking about. I get that with confidence when I'm speaking to other makers about stuff. Um, and I want to work on not having that happen, right? Just talking and trying to look past the ones that kind of are not so friendly. Um, but as always, I'm always looking to score some materials, um, and just down the gamut. Like, just I want to be there. I mean, that's really what it's about. I want to be there. I want to hang out. I want to see people. I want to get to the pit. I want to buy some shit.
I'm excited. This is the first time that we get to be there and set up on Thursday. I'm actually really excited about that. Like, we don't have to be there at super early Friday morning. I'll want to be there probably a decent hour to see who else is there. And I got to give out these scavenger hunt coins. I'll try to do some of that Thursday if I see people, but we'll get to see everything Thursday. Everyone will be setting up. We'll be able to shoot the shit with people. They're not going to be talking to customers. So I'm actually looking forward to Thursday to see, how are people doing, chit-chatting on Thursday and seeing who's around. So that'll be kind of fun.
That's a great point. I didn't even think about that. It's taken 2 years.
Yeah.
But finally got through to you.
It was a matter of not wanting to take time off work, butthead, but whatever.
Yeah, who knew you were going to fucking retire? Like, that matters now. Did it really matter 2 years ago? No.
No, it didn't.
You were going to bail on your career 2 years later. Should have just listened to me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, no, that's really cool, actually. Yeah, and the dinners, those are always really fun.
Yeah.
To hang out with all my Instagram folks that, I feel like I know. And then actually finally get to talk to them and hang out. And
yeah, and
so,
we'll be like, because we'll probably be at Cobb by 9 o'clock. I'm guessing maybe 10. Actually, we'll probably hit a bunch of traffic in Atlanta, but because I think our flight lands at like 7:10 or something ridiculous. So something like that, right?
I don't know. That
You
sounds
don't know
horrible,
shit.
though. That sounds horrible.
I'm pretty
Dude,
sure
I'm in
it's
the
like
moment. I'm in the moment
7:15.
right now trying to make some damn knives. I don't give a shit about 3 days from now.
Well, I like to plan a little bit ahead
Well,
and
I
know
count
where
on
we're
that.
going to be. But yeah, we'll probably stop, get some breakfast, and then um, I don't know, probably someplace. We'll probably get in a taxi and go right to Cobb, and then get breakfast there, and then start setting
We need to
up.
go to Bojangles.
Bojangles. What the hell is that?
Yes. I don't know. It's some Mexican place. God dang. Some some fast
That
food.
is the worst name for a Mexican restaurant.
It's not. It's not. I don't know where that came from, but it's some kind of southern chain that
Bojangles.
it's like some chicken or yeah,
It's
all
like
that
soul
shit is
food,
chicken
like
down
soul
there.
food.
No, just in south. Some kind of southern chain.
Oh, it's a
It's
chicken
chicken, right?
place.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I heard nothing but great things about it. And people that go out of their way to go there. So
I'm googling it. What states have Bojangles locations? 824 locations. Holy shit! I've
it's just a
never heard of
small
this
chain.
place.
Yeah.
Including Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Honduras. Whoa! Wow.
Told you Mexican.
it's
Sorry for all my
it's
Honduran listeners out there. I don't mean to
this is bizarre.
lump
It
us
says
all in.
17 states. It lists all these states in the U.S. and Honduras.
That's right.
That is the most bizarre thing ever. Is announced it will expand to California in early 2025. There you go.
Okay, well, we'll get it when it comes here then.
Is it like a glorified Popeyes? Am I going to be disappointed?
I have no idea. I'm
All
looking
right.
right now as you are.
Oh, I want some listeners to tell us, compare Popeyes and Bojangles, and
I don't even think they're the same.
should we eat there? I don't know that they're the same. I just want to. The only chicken place that kind of makes me think of this place is
It's
Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is like a sandwich place. Come on.
That's what there's a lot of these biscuits, sandwiches. I can't talk to you about food. You're a smaller person. You're on your
Come
way to
on.
being bigger, but yeah, this is not. I'm over this.
Yeah, man. I told you, man. I seriously got to go. After Mexico, I seriously got to go on a diet. I got to like have some more stress in my life or something.
Okay, it can be kind of Popeye-ish. I just saw some more stuff. Yeah,
Aha.
you're tanking out. It's all good. It happens to us all. I'll
I'm gonna
start
just
running with you. That's my goal when I get back. Is to get back on the run. You don't have to run. That's my thing.
Good. Well, actually, Kim wants to get. We have an what are those things? The
Treadmill,
no,
bike,
no,
Peloton,
I was gonna say
elliptical.
elliptical. I was going to say an eclipse, an elliptical. Which if you're tall like me and you have a long stride, ellipticals suck balls because you feel like you're running like a midget on this elliptical because it's got a very short, and you can't make it go longer. It drives me crazy. I hate them. But
I can't say what I'm thinking, but yes, I agree.
but she said, yeah, we should get a treadmill. So then one of us can be on the treadmill, one of us can be on the elliptical, and then we'll work out regularly. But to do that, I have to get rid of the foosball table. I'm not happy about this. What are you looking at me?
Foosball?
Yeah.
I've gone.
But you've never
get rid of
played
the foosball.
foosball.
Yeah, I haven't. Is that a Canadian thing too?
No.
Who plays foosball?
Dude.
And who owns a foosball table?
I do.
Well, apparently, but
and
goodness,
this is not a shitty foosball table that you buy at Costco. This is a tournament foosball table.
Even judging you harder that you spend like real money on a foosball.
Yeah. It's an expensive table.
God, I could just hear
next
Bobby
thing
Boucher's
you're going to
mama
want me
right
to get
now.
rid of the pool table.
You out there playing that foosball?
Okay, buddy. Next time you're over, we're going to play foosball. And I'm
happy to beat you in whatever you want to get beat at.
Okay.
Just
okay. Remember, I'm generally good.
Have you ever beat me in any sport ever?
Oh, it's on. We're going to video this.
Have you ever beat me in any sport ever?
Okay. Everyone listening to the podcast is going to hear
all three
this.
of you. I have whooped Dennis's ass in everything that we have played.
The two things.
That's 100%.
Okay. We're going to do that. And after Blade this summer, we're going to do this throwing knife competition as well.
I concede.
Why would you concede?
Because there's a good chance that you'll make a knife that can throw and I won't. But if I could throw one of yours, I guarantee I'd throw it better.
Well, throwing it is half of it. It's not just making it. You can sharpen a stick and throw it, and you might win. But wait about that. This foosball thing, this is happening, and
I can't believe you're pumped up over foosball, dude. Like this is great. This is literally going to be so easy for me. And I'm not even care about it. This is great.
Okay, I want all those people out there that know how to play foosball. Explain to Jerid what it's like playing foosball against someone who knows how to play.
Oh, God. This is the thing where there's like 3 guys on a stick and 2 guys on a stick, and you spin them, and
yeah.
There's zero skill. You're going down.
Okay. It's on.
It ain't like ping pong. Like, I get ping pong.
Okay. You're going to get
Anyways, get a treadmill, Tubby. Let's go. Let's get this over with. Get yourself a treadmill.
Get a treadmill, Tubby. That's
How would he left?
You
Oh,
wait. When you want to go to Waffle House at 2 a.m. this time, I'm going to say no. No, we're not going.
what? You don't have to go. I'll be there.
Kim said,
Uh,
"You guys are going to go to Waffle House again at in the middle of the night, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Odds are good.
yeah,
Odds are better than zero."
yeah. I don't have to say this because I don't drink. That's my choice, and I like to have fun and everything. But people that drink are often motivated to go to the Waffle House at 2 a.m. I don't even have
No,
to talk people into it.
no. You just
Not pointing
say
any
the
fingers,
word. I
but
bet you don't even have to say both words. I bet if you just said waffle,
yeah,
yeah,
our Uber will
yeah.
take us on a.
Say
Didn't
it
I
like
leave my
any.
phone in the Uber last year? I did. I had to pay. That's right. I almost that mother.
I forgot about that.
Oh, that's where we met our buddy Brandon as a
Brandon,
random. Yeah, as a random
totally random.
sitting at the thing. Says, "Oh, hey, Dennis, I like your videos." And then fucking 2 days later, we're hanging out with him at the Foundry. That was fucking weird.
That was
That was
totally
very
random.
weird. I
That was
remember.
so random.
All right, guys, this is pretty funny. I remember seeing him in the pit on Saturday night and talking with him, and I was going to introduce him to Brian House, and they went off and started talking, and Brian invited him to go to the Foundry. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like, I don't know who this guy is. Anyways, after that whole thing, I left my phone. I figured out that I had left my phone inside the Uber, and I luckily was able to get the guy to come back. And I offered him like $10, I think, is what the cash that I had on me, and he like shook his head. No, that's not enough. And I was like, I only have 100. Like, I'm not giving you $100. You know. He's like, break it. I was like, I'm gonna
I
break
forgot
you,
about that.
you mother. Oh, I was pissed. I was
I get
pissed.
that he wants a fare, but yeah, he
I
was
gave
taking
him 10
advantage.
bucks. Like, that's all I would have gave him, you know, something within reason. I'm not in the poorhouse, but I'm not handing out $100 bills to Uber drivers.
No, hell no.
Fuck.
Uh, and he was
I was
probably
mad.
2 blocks away. It's not like he was far, right?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't even think it matters. I think it's their responsibility to like return it.
Yeah.
Or I mean, ultimately, I should not leave my Uber inside or my phone inside the Uber. I get that, but yeah, that was funny. I forgot all about that. So let's not do that again. But let's go back to the Waffle House. That was great.
Yeah, I think Friday night at like midnightish, we'll do a Waffle House run. So come and find Jared and I in the pit and say Waffle House, uh, propose it, and we'll all do a pilgrimage.
Yeah, what's going on? Thursday night is
Yeah,
the that's
the
the house party,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then Friday's the pit. Yeah,
Saturday.
I'm getting fucking excited now. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's really cool about Thursday. Answer your question, I think that's going to be more enjoyable than I had imagined.
yeah. In fact, if since we're doing a red eye, we can set up, maybe have lunch, and I am not.
And
I'm
then we'll
not
go to
ashamed to go back to the room and have a nap for a couple hours.
oh yeah, no, that's yeah, no shame in that, my friend.
Yeah, I think that's what's probably going to happen, and I think the part that you should be the happiest about is that I'm bringing my mouth guard, so I probably won't snore. I think that is what you should be happy about the entire weekend. Probably won't snore. I'm not guaranteeing it. You look
Yeah.
confused.
No, I was trying to think about the utter disappointment that you're not going to show me the entry gear to the Top Gun school, and it's only a
Yeah,
mouth guard.
I don't have that. Yeah, you can't even see it. Can't even make fun of me. Can't take
Well,
pictures.
no, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm all about. I like this. This is good news.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to be wearing earplugs, but
That is, I've been a tradition when we share a room is the pile of earplugs.
yeah, we seem to switch off and take turns.
Yeah,
But at least, hey, Parker snores like a lumberjack too, so it's maybe good that he's probably not going.
yeah, that is good for his safety. I can, yeah,
Yeah.
I've thrown some pillows at you. I'll put him outside though. Damn kids.
We'll
Oh,
leave him at Waffle House.
all right. Stayed off social media.
I've kind of
Yeah,
been MIA, just been so busy. I haven't been on at all. I
same.
do have to make some posts about the scavenger hunt. I need to start a little thread and kind of start throwing some hints out as we get closer.
Do you know what I was gonna talk about? You don't know, but I'm gonna tell you. Is as I was heading in here to do this, I have a shit ton of lights in my shop, and I was just thinking about the lights that you're gonna get, and
Uh,
I can count 4 pull down to 4-foot LEDs. They're not anything special, just and then I have 3 hardwired. I have a lot of light in there. It took me a
you do,
minute to actually turn the
yeah,
lights off. It was kind of irritating.
yeah. I need to rig when I put them up. I need to rig them to the light switch. Like that's what I'm going to do. So all the lights are just one. Um,
Yeah.
because I got no patience to walk around and I already have 2 sets of like power bars that I turn off on either side of the shop manually, and that annoys the shit out of me. So yeah,
You know what annoys me is that when I put those, my buddy's an electrician, and he had a couple of light fixtures left over from a job, and he brought them over, and so those are hardwired into the switch, but we installed them, and the shop was entirely different,
what do you
so they
mean
don't make
different?
sense. Just where things were, I only
Uh,
had the front half of the
oh,
garage
I
at
see
that
what you
time.
mean. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so they don't entirely make a bunch of sense where they're at. Still
yeah.
work, but
I'm curious. I'm thinking these lights are going to be like the sun, because they're. I mean, I know with like 10 little like the little LEDs, it has like a bajillion of them on these things, and they're like 13 inches across, and it's circular.
I
Um,
don't know why that was fucking funny.
uh, and I'm
Oh,
I'm afraid I'm going to turn these on, and like I'm going to need suntan lotion in the in the shop because I have 6 of them going in. But I'm really looking forward to having one right over the grinders. I'm very excited about that because it annoys me when I have to squint. I don't. I took. I don't know. I took down that light that was over the grinders because it was. I needed it somewhere else and haven't put it back up. So,
I didn't
but
have too many problems messing with. It's just not lit, but sometimes the light creates shadows that you can't see. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Like because I usually have
yeah,
a light coming straight down, so it takes the shadow away.
even with I have some kind of like a magnet base with a goosenecky thing that I actually like spotlight on my on one of them, and then I have like a regular deal, but I have a light above too, and sometimes I still get the shadow. But yeah, no, I'm curious to see how that works out because
Yeah, I think
um,
that'll be the probably the first thing I do when I get back is install those lights and then do sand shark assembly for 2 weeks, at least 2 or 3 weeks, get all those orders caught up. And yeah, talk to Jeff, and he's like, the parts are 60% done. He'll be done by the time I'm back on the 17th. So I'll be rocking and rolling.
You'll be back on the 17th. I'll be back on the 14th. I'm home for 1 week, and then I'm out again for a couple days to celebrate our anniversary.
Oh, nice. How many years is it?
22?
Wow, you paused there. You're supposed to know off the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, I know, but I'm shitty at math.
22 years.
22 years? Yeah,
Nice.
22
Congrats.
years.
Congrats.
That lady is a saint.
I was just going to say, she's a saint.
She is a saint. It's funny right now because my wife and I have been together a long time, as I've just said, and that's one of those things where we're talking about, being sober and all that. Like, I don't have any disillusions that the miracle that my family is still intact, and my wife and I are celebrating 22 years of marriage and been together longer than that, because that's rare, right? And I'm super proud of that, and very, very happy that she's put up with my ass for that long. But part of that is, understanding your relationship and how it works, right? And my wife's she's a savage. She's a special soul, and she doesn't encourage me and motivate me like others I see other wives do it, right? So
You say she
I
doesn't?
no, she supports me and loves me and motivates me and does all those things. It's just not in the way that, by like saying, "Oh, good job, babe," or like come out and check and talk. She don't give a shit, right? She's just lets me do what I want to do. Just handles things around here, like I don't get no shit about leaving for Blade and going to Florida, you know what I mean? So I feel her support and I feel her love all the time. It's just not ever, "Oh, that looks really great. You're doing so great, Jerid. I love you. You're such a great knife maker, Jerid." No, that shit ain't happening. She don't pull no punches, but
It's too real now. It's been
that was from the origin. Yeah, we're not normal, not normal folk, but we work. So, and I'm very,
hey, that's what's
very
important.
happy. That's right. Love you, babe. Can't wait to get back.
Yeah, we still need to do that ladies of the hashtag knife wife episode. I
That's
think
right.
we got to make that happen. Kicking and
Yeah.
screaming, I think, for them.
Yeah, that I may have to be calling sick on that one. No.
She's going to be your surrogate for that episode.
Yeah. Should
I
be
I wonder if we should just have them here and then introduce them, and then we should leave and let them do the show because it'll probably be a better show that way.
100%. I bet you the listeners get a kick out of it. Them talking about how stupid we are and lame, and
I think we're going to have to be there to move them along through a podcast so that it flows a little bit. But we'll see. Hey,
um,
who knows? Maybe they're going to sit here and shoot the shit for an hour. Who knows? It could be a lot of
yeah,
shit talking about us.
that's all it's going to be, and then they're going to get bored and they'll just leave because they don't give a shit, right? It'd be like dinner, right? You know how we get our 5 minutes to talk about knives, and then we got to be like normal people and
Right.
talk
Yeah.
about other things.
That's why I think they like us going to Blade, because it kind of gets it out of our system for a while, right?
Yeah. You know what's a bummer?
What?
Yeah, engage me. You know what's a bummer?
What's a bummer, Jerid?
The A's are in Atlanta right now, and I'm going to miss them
Oh, that's a bummer. I'm
by
so sad.
2 or 3 days. Every year this happens, the A's are either going to or just leaving when I'm going or I'm arriving. And I only say this because every year I would show up a day early or I'd stay a day late so I could catch a game in Atlanta, but it just
What? And watch
doesn't
your
work
A's
out.
lose to the Braves.
Doesn't matter. I'm an A's fan. I don't worry about winning. This get out of here, dude.
Uh,
But that's a bummer. Does I have a friend right now who is actually traveling the country with his son, and they are stopping and going to baseball stadiums, and kind of interweaving with the A's, but not like following them because that's stupid. But
hmm.
I think that's super cool. They went
Yeah,
to
if you're into it, yeah.
yeah, that's one of my things. I used to do spring training a lot, and go into all those different smaller stadiums. So that would be a really good time to travel the country and go to all the different ballparks and watch America's pastime.
I'll use that loosely. America's pastime. You know what
Dude,
we
I'm not.
haven't done?
You have a fucking foosball table. You don't get to weigh in on this discussion.
Hey, that is the
Foosball.
that is the table version of the world sport of soccer, you know.
I'm just saying that's for people that live in cold, cold places. Guarantee you.
Hey, everyone perk up. We're gonna do a post on this, and we're gonna watch Jerid get spanked.
It's never happened. So
Well, we're an hour in, and we haven't done an ad read. So another thing I'm excited about is every one of our sponsors is going to be at Blade Show this year. So that's
that
pretty
is
cool.
really cool. It's really cool when your sponsors are awesome people and you like to hang out with them.
Yeah,
I am going to currently right now before I stop doing this, and I'm going to go apply some Pelican paste hand solve to my bitch hands and restore and rejuvenate them back with all that healing juju that they
yeah.
possess.
You better do that before you go touch your wife.
Yeah, that's for sure. Because these things are beat up, they hurt. So I'm gonna go do that, and then uh, tomorrow night I'll be hashtag paste porning my own hashtag since no one wants to fucking join me. But whatever, I get it. Not every good idea is a good idea, but I'm gonna do it. And then I'm going to yeah, we're gonna Pelican paste, hard wax, and oil all those knife handles up.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna take me 2 hours to do that on all those knives before I get them ready for shipping.
yeah, I hope you got a lot. But so that's what we're going to do with our handles. And if you want to do that, then you can go to pelicanpaste.com and enter the promo discount code of triple T10 for 10% off your purchase.
That's
So go.
TTT10.
That's TTT.
Yeah,
One
lots of
T.
TTs.
Yeah, one T more than TTs. 10. I love it.
Uh,
All
you
right.
know, I'm also excited to see my twin at Blade Show, Mr. Lawrence Lake of Maritime Knife Supply. He's always a pleasure to talk to and hang out with. And of course, he is the owner of Maritime Knife Supply, where you can get all of the equipment you need: steel, abrasives, tooling. It really every time I go on there, it surprises me. We should do a. I should talk to Lawrence and get him to do some kind of like have it randomly pick something in his inventory, like so you have an URL that'll give you like a random thing. I would love to have that for like the podcast, and we could just hit a URL and it would give us a random thing at Maritime Knife Supply. And we could talk about that. I'm going to ask him about that,
Let's
or
do
have
it.
him just do it on his homepage. Just put something random up on the homepage. Uh,
He's also a great schedule keeper and is very, very, very in tune with the fact that I only have one more haircut to get until we go to Blade Show. He's
and
counting
and
down with me.
and when is that going to be? Wednesday morning?
Tuesday evening.
Oh, okay. You need to let it set. Like,
Just strategically, Tuesday is the
oh,
day. It's been
Tuesday.
planned since I was there last time. So
Oh.
I had to go a little longer than I wanted to go, but Here we
Yeah,
are.
you're looking pretty scruffy.
Yeah, but I'll be back to beautiful, fresh and clean here.
Yeah.
Tuesday. That's 2 days. Holy shit.
Yeah. Get busy.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see Lawrence. He he messaged me, thanks for the 5-minute shout out the other day because I was singing the praises. I told him, I said, I'll scream it from the mountaintop. Lawrence Lake is a good dude, and I can't wait to hang out with him. So
Yeah. And you get to meet Frank for the first time from two Bastards, Texas Smithy and Supplies. Him and Nita will be hanging out. I told him if he's going to be around Thursday, that he should join us for lunch wherever we're going to have lunch, because I think they're going to be there really early Thursday morning as well. So yeah,
all
we might
right.
get to see him Thursday. We'll definitely see him at the Thursday night house party thing, because he's going to that. So
Yeah. Well,
it,
since you have 100-pound bag, he reached out to me Friday or so, maybe yesterday, asking if I was going to bring my hammers. I said, it really comes down to weight, but little did I know my buddy's going to have 1,000 pounds of storage. So maybe I'll talk him into bringing those beautiful, beautiful, straight and diagonal peen that still have yet to be broken. I hope to break them in Florida. So
yeah, I can't see us. Why, you thinking you're going to bring that because you want to take it to Florida?
yeah, he was asking if we were going to bring him just to do our job, dude. Get out of here. So I think that's possible, Frank. I'm trying to work it out for you, buddy. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm
Oh,
looking forward to meeting you and Nita as well, whether it's Thursday for lunch, Thursday evening at the dinner, however that works. But
yeah. It's more possible now that I have 100 pounds, but we'll see.
yeah, but I plan to do a shitload of forging in Florida too. So I'm gonna need a hammer. I might as well break in my fat peen straight thing. That's what I was gonna say. Ain't it grand to have a fat peen in your hand? That's what I'm gonna say every time I grip it and rip it.
Grip it and rip it.
Let's go.
Oh, you're
Well, good.
funny.
Blew through those. I love that. Who's your spotlight? Because I got to get out of here.
So my spotlight is here. I'm gonna, because I want to be able to look at it myself. Dodson Dod Dodson Custom Knives. Um, so he's.
Dotson
I was just
underscore.
looking at where he's from. It doesn't say, but 276 followers. Um, he's got some nice knives. They're forged. He's got his most recent one, I believe, is a stainless San Mai. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah. It's 416 stainless over 52-100, which is an interesting combination, and nickel. So lots going on in that knife, and it's beautiful. So
Oh, this reached the third one.
yeah, it's like I'm guessing it's a petty or a small chef. Really nice.
That is
Um,
really nice.
yeah, I love it. He's got some hunters.
Oh, dude, you're getting a follow here, Dave, right away. He's got the
Yeah.
pizza slayer. I am all over that. That's fantastic. That is
Oh, I just saw
fantastic.
that one.
Yes. See, man, you looking at the knives, man. You gotta look at the content. Anything that says Pizza Slayer, I'm on board. I love that.
That thing is like it's both pizza slayer and draw knife. That thing's massive.
Yeah. That's a dude. I'm all about that. That is awesome. Yeah, beautiful
Yes.
stuff here though.
Yeah. So yeah, go give Dave a follow at
Holy
Dodson
bread knife.
underscore custom underscore knives.
Do you see that bread knife with all the serrations? Those are some.
Where? How
Keep
far
going
down?
down.
I'm not seeing it.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's an
That's an
offset
interesting. Yeah, that's an
serrated, right?
interesting piece.
Yeah, big serrations on that one.
All right. Yeah. That's a good one. Thank you, buddy.
Who you got?
And And then I got Brad Wilson over at Old Glory Knives. Brad has that's ol_glory_knives. And he's got 1,590 followers. And I have been following him for quite a while. And I absolutely love his EDC knives. He's really the rock texture on them, the ring handled knives. He
I
makes a
like the
shit
ring
ton
handle
of them.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're really good. Simple, but he always has really good color combinations, leather sheath, kydex, functional stuff. A lot of like I said, jimping and texture and stuff on the blade itself too, which is really cool. And then I think when I got my laser pecker, he was asking me about it, and he started doing some full etches all over them too. So really cool stuff. Go check him out. Great follow, great content, and that's ol_glory_knives. Hey, he's in Florida. Maybe I'll go see him while I'm there.
Yeah, Melbourne, Florida. I don't know where that is, but
Neither do
yeah,
I.
some nice stuff. I love the ring knives. I actually been thinking about doing a ring knife model, but yeah, maybe I will. Looks like a
Yep,
pain in the ass to. I know I've done a
it
few
does.
on
My buddies have been
Karambits.
asking me. That was one of the first knives they asked me to try to make, and I ended up making the
The chupacabra.
no, it was the pre chupacabra. It's called the sheep's explicit. I can't say it, but it's a sheep's foot. But talk
Is it
to me.
like a?
I'll let you know. I'll
Is it
let you
like a
know what the
camel
real
toe?
similar. Yeah, that's the
I'm
name
gonna.
of my
You,
sheep's foot.
you should make a knife called the camel toe.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like mine a lot better. It's
Now I
really
want to
cool.
know what it's called. You know, it's really bad marketing to have a knife model that you can't actually say on the air.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll ever sell this one. This will just be my giveaways because it's a beautiful thing. Um,
Oh.
if you're in possessions of a sheep's toe,
You can't even keep a straight face.
oh god, goodness gracious.
Oh man,
Okay, that's it for me. I
you're
love it.
done.
I do have a question. Do you take your hat off when you go into a restaurant? I've had this thing on here for 7 weeks now.
I keep seeing that, and it hasn't come up yet. Um, I don't think so. Like, especially if I'm wearing a baseball hat, like I would do it. Like, not that I go to church, but I guess I would do it at church because that's kind of an expected thing. But in a restaurant, you don't see many people taking their hats off in restaurants these days.
I take my hat off in a restaurant. I don't know why. But I was don't even know if I was taught to do that, but I know I heard it somewhere down the road. That's what you're supposed to do. I've teach my son to do it. I take it off. And I'm curious if anybody else does, or does it even matter? That's why that's been on there because I was in a restaurant the other day and I took my hat off. I looked around, nobody else had their damn hat off, and I was like, "Why do I gotta have shitty hair and everybody
Yeah,
else is good to hide it?"
I know that used to be a thing. I don't think it's a thing anymore.
But I
Maybe
hold
like
doors open for people too. That's not used to be a thing, but I still do that. That's
no,
important to
yeah,
me.
that's still a thing.
Yeah. So
But I mean, the hat,
it
I
ain't
don't.
here. Motherfuckers
Well,
will let their doors slam right on you here.
but I think if you go to like the southern states, I think maybe that's where the hat in the restaurant might be applicable. But this is not the land of hats coming off in restaurants here in California. That's for sure.
Yeah, if I don't give a shit about what people think about here. I'm just thinking like that's always something I do, and I was just curious if anybody else does it or if I'm supposed to. Um, and now I can knock it off of my list. So let me know.
You know, one thing you shouldn't do is take your shoes off on a plane.
Well, that's why you have shoes that are convertible.
that's fine. But all these guys that are like, hey, I'll take my shoes off on a plane and have everyone smell my sticky feet.
I agree. If you're
That's
not in convertibles that slip off, you have no right undoing your shoes.
yeah, that's nasty. Don't
That
take
is
your
nasty.
don't take your running shoes, your sneakers, or whatever you want to call them. Don't take those off on a plane. That's
Yeah.
gross.
Keep your corn chips to yourself. It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
All right. With that, we are going to talk to you guys after Blade Show and tell you all the fun we had. And if we saw you there, great. If you missed it, you're just going to have to hear about it next week.
And if
or
you're
the week
listening to this
after.
on Tuesday, you better stop by and say hello, introduce yourself. If we don't know you, we are looking forward to hanging out and talking to everybody.
Yeah. We are at table 23O. And if you
Not
go
0.
through the doors, you go over 2 aisles and go almost straight back. We're right by Tops Knives. They have a really big section. We're right near there. So 23O.
Yep. Make sure to come check us out. And if we haven't decided what we're doing next week, we may see you in 2 weeks. That's the
Yeah. I was actually thinking maybe we should like record again tomorrow night, but then that's weird because we're recording a show that people are going to hear after Blade Show, but it's actually before Blade Show.
Yeah. Nah.
That seems dumb. I think we should just skip the week.
It's good to me.
Yeah.
Episode 20 will be jam-packed full of all kinds of great Blade Show reporting.
That's right.
Did you hear what I just said? Episode 20. That's crazy.
I can't believe it. 20 episodes.
This is 19. We're closing out 19 right now, and we'll be hitting 20. That's 20 weeks of absolute pure nonsense and shenanigans.
We are beyond, because they say, what is it, 90%, 95% of podcasts do not survive 12 episodes. We're way past that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great job, dude.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. We are out of here. I almost was going to let you go and not hit the button.
Well, that's why I stopped. Because I forgot the song. And if it's playing, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. And that's a wrap.
I thought you were going to say it.